Welcome to Parking Reform Made Easy. This course will give you techniques to reform parking requirements in your local community. My name's Rick Wilson. I'm professor and chair of the Department of Urban and Regional Planning at Cal Poly Pomona, and I've been working on parking issues for about 30 years, first as a planning practitioner, then as an academic and a consultant. Parking requirements determine the amount of parking that a developer must provide when they build a new project, and they dictate how it must be provided. We need to move beyond the days of copying parking requirements from your neighboring jurisdiction or looking up a national average in an engineering handbook. My interest in this area has prompted me to write a book called Parking Reform Made Easy, which is the subject of this course. In the course, you'll learn about problems with existing parking requirements, how parking fits into the broader access system, some barriers to change to parking requirements, and the main body of the course is a 12-step method that will help you come up with parking reform proposals for your local jurisdiction. We'll conclude with a discussion of different parking requirement structures, some information about parking management that goes along with parking requirement reform, and a discussion of the politics and participation of changing the status quo in parking requirements. In order to get the most out of this course, you should have a general idea of how zoning works, and you might want to look up the parking requirements in your local jurisdiction. You can find them on their website. The problem with status quo parking is that we treat each site as an independent island, and often this leads to an oversupply of parking. This is of concern because it affects travel choices, land use patterns, economic development, sustainability, and social equity. That's why parking reform is essential if we're to move forward with smart growth planning goals. We'll get started by examining some of the problems with status quo parking requirements. So thank you for joining me for the course. Let's get going.